One fight that I think is probably been a little bit overlooked at this moment in time is a fight between Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosas. Now, Kambosas is coming off a high level win against Lee Selby, and he's looked very impressive in his last fight. He's been training with Pacquiao, and obviously Pacquiao, even though he's lost his fight against Ugas, gave a very impressive performance and was very competitive in there with him. I think he's been a chief sparring partner for Pacquiao for quite some time, and he's been training in Australia, and he's been really honing his craft. And I think this fight is kind of being overlooked by the public. I think Kambosas is going to give Teofimo Lopez a hell of a fight, and I think he's going to I'm not going to say for sure that he's going to beat him, but I think he's got the potential to beat him if Teofimo Lopez is not focused on his current opponent. So at this moment in time, I just think it's a fight that's kind of being overlooked by the public. I just think they think it's a foregone conclusion that Teofimo Lopez is going to get past Kambosas because he's just on another level. But I just think Kambosas, he's young, he's hungry, he's quite skilled. Against Lee Selby, he showed quite a bit, and I think he can potentially be a banana skin for Teofimo Lopez if Teofimo Lopez doesn't take him that seriously. Obviously, at this moment in time, Teofimo Lopez is probably on the pound for pound list after he beat Lomachenko. Obviously, before that fight, he won the title against Richard Comey. But if you're taking everything into account, I think Teofimo Lopez could be in for a very hard fight. And the only news headline that everyone's been looking at was the fact that Triller actually bought the purse bid for this particular fight. That's the only thing anyone's ever been talking about when it came to this fight. No one else has actually mentioned anything else. So I just think a lot of people are overlooking George Kambosas. Even though George Kambosas is a really good fighter, a lot of people don't think that he's that good, to be fair. And I just think it could be a fatal flaw, because I think Kambosas has got a very good chance of beating Teofimo Lopez if he's not taking him seriously. Kambosas, whatever you think about him, is quite a driven fighter, and he seems like he's not intimidated by Teofimo Lopez at all, and he thinks like he's going to come and take the title off him. So I think that there's a lot of things going in his favour at this point in time, but it's up to him to actually fulfil his potential and actually do it and prove the haters wrong. Will he actually do it? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. But I think it's worth mentioning that he's definitely a live underdog for this fight. And a lot of people, obviously Lomachenko is coming off a very high level win against Takatani. So a lot of people are just thinking there's just going to be a rematch between Lopez and Lomachenko, and that's what they're focusing on. Obviously Lomachenko is going to fight Comey very soon. But the fact is, I think one fight that's been very overlooked is the fight between Lopez and Kambosas, because I think both fighters are like very much very close to actually fighting each other and actually giving each other a very good fight. So yeah, that's my opinion on this particular fight. What do you think? Do you think Kambosas can be a potential banana skin for Teofimo Lopez? I think there's a very strong chance he could be if he's not 100% focused on him, and he's not taking him as seriously as he should. He's a very game underdog, and I feel like he's coming to take all the belts, and he's been clamoring for a fight with Teofimo Lopez for a very long time, so he's been studying his competition. So in my opinion, it's a very intriguing fight, and I think if I will not be one bit surprised if Teofimo Lopez loses this next fight. History is replete with fighters that after having a very high level win, they never carry on with that throughout their career. I mean, Buster Douglas is probably the most high profile version example of this. For example, he knocked out Mike Tyson, and in the next fight he just blew up, and then he lost to Evander Holyfield, who's very game and ready for a fight. So I just think if Thingy's not taking this seriously, there's a very good chance that he's gonna lose this fight. So that's my opinion on this particular fight. What's your opinion? Who do you think is gonna win? I'm still going for Teofimo Lopez to win the fight, don't get it twisted, but I'm just saying that I think Kambosas is a very game underdog, and I think he's coming to he wants all the smoke, and he's going to try to take them titles off him. And if he's not 100% focused, it could potentially happen. But yeah, that's my opinion. What's your opinion? Tell me below, and like and subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot more content coming your way. Peace out.